Innovation. Innovation is defined as finding a new way of doing something. Now, one of the ways that an organisation can be innovative is through something called research and development, or R&D. Now, research and development is the scientific research and the technological development of a new product or a process. Now, typically this is the first stage of your product life cycle. Now, when you undertake R&D, it actually costs you money. This is vastly expensive. Typically, R&D in the modern organisation makes use of CAD, so computer-aided design, and you tend to have lots of prototypes and do lots of market research and sampling. However, this process is expensive, it costs the organisation money, and then it needs to make this money back when it launches its new product. Now, successful R&D can create a competitive advantage. So this makes your organisation more competitive compared to the rivals. Potentially this could lead to you becoming the market leader. It could give you first mover advantage because you're the first person to enter the market with the product that you developed. It could give you a unique selling point, something again which can differentiate you from your rivals, which is really important in a highly competitive market. And it could establish a reputation or a high level of customer loyalty. If you want to think about an example of this, think of Dyson. He used R&D successfully to ensure that his organisation was able to become the first mover in that market of bagless vacuum cleaners, and in the end he took out so many patents or patents enabled him to protect his ideas, and he could sue Hoover, who then stole some of his ideas. So again, R&D can give you that edge. Now obviously, being an innovative company means you've got a potential level of risk, because at the end of the day you've got to consider the fact that R&D is time consuming. It's going to take a lot of time to get the right product. It won't happen instantaneously. You've also got to think about the resources that you're going to use. It is going to be heavily resource intensive, not only in terms of the labour time taken to do all the prototypes and designing, but also the capital you're going to have to invest in a successful R&D project. You've got no guaranteed success. You will probably undertake and make hundreds of prototypes. One of those will be successful. You are not guaranteed any success at all. You may go to the market with a product that you have spent ages designing, but you find that the market research just wasn't correct and the customer doesn't actually want that product. So you've got to think about how it links in with your other functional areas of the organisation. Just because you create a product that the R&D say is fantastic doesn't mean the customer actually wants it, and this is why it should work alongside the marketing organisation. The potential loss of focus on your core market can happen because when you start focusing on developing new products, you may take your eye off the ball on what you're good at the moment. And if you lose that focus on what you're good at, then potentially you can start to lose your customer base. Then you start to damage your brand image and reputation. Now that can happen in two ways. It can damage your reputation and image because you lose your focus on what you're good at now, or if you rush your R&D and produce a product which isn't very good, then you can damage your brand image and reputation by doing the R&D in the first place. So you've got to consider these factors. It is quite a risky business and it's not cheap. However, if you get it right, then you're going to develop a good USP. You're going to get that competitive advantage. You're going to get the high added value, being able to charge a premium price, and you're going to establish a good reputation. All of these areas are going to mean that your business is likely to be successful, and it will give you that competitive advantage in a competitive market. Hence why many organisations invest in heavy research and development and try to become innovative organisations. That's it. You should now be aware of the benefits of innovation to an organisation and how investment in research and development can impact on the overall performance of an organisation. You may want to do some wider reading. Have a look at Google and have a look at Dyson. They are two very innovative organisations who keep innovating consistently. And look at the cross-links between this topic and many other areas of business. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter at BeeBusinessBee and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget you can tweet me any areas of business you want me to cover in the future, and visit my website beebusinessbee.co.uk.